Hello, hello, hello. Today I will be going over the 121, the Chinese tier 10 medium tank, the forgotten, the bashed one, the one that doesn't shine any lights anywhere. But it did get a buff this year in 2021, which made it not relevant, but it made it better, at least, that it has something. And one thing that made it better was the gun handling of it, which was atrociously bad. Because it has a big brother named the Object 430U that has everything better than what the 121, except for gun handling. So the 121 has a even improved gun handling than previously. We have a nice little RNG shot there. And the most drastic improvement for the gun handling has been the way the tank moves when you move the hull. Before, I always use an IRM, rammer and a vert step for this tank. Nowadays I use a ventilation, rammer and a vert step for this tank. Shame I missed that shot. As you can see, it's well, we roll 445 and 344. I mean, RNG, what you gonna do? You just gotta smile and wave at it sometimes. Oh, do we have a shot? No, Wargaming, please fix. You see him? No, there we go. Oh, there we go. The tight angle. He has a 440 alpha, even though it doesn't showcase it yet. The Centurion is overpeaking drastically. Okay, we can take one. We track him, and he loses a lot more than he gave. Ooh, Centurion. Oh no, Centurion AX. Ah, wow. You do not want to do that. You have a 262 AP pen, which is actually pretty good. It's actually a pretty good AP pen, standard pen. 340 on the heat shell, and the HE is, I don't know, 50 something. You use it against FE turrets, and that's it. Or grillless. Or something else soft, very soft target. EBR. Who knows? The shell velocity for AP is actually 1115, which is fairly okay. You can catch out tanks in that, and I don't know what this E50 was hoping, but that was I don't know. Maybe he thought the coast was clear. Oh, can we? Maybe we can. My God, man. This gun just hits these days. I didn't. Oh, I don't know what to say, except for wow. We're gonna keep going here. We did normally I like to always go the 1, 2, 3 area with this tank. See with the 54 blinded me. Pesky little light tank as he is. So I decided to do something different this game. Rush down into the dip, into the water. And here we need to make sure that the FE is not just sitting there in these double bushes and waiting for us to move up. So we're gonna do a couple of lines to see if we're lucky. We are not connecting him because he's a one-shot for us. He should be dead immediately when we hit. The top speed of the tank is 56 kilometers. The reverse speed is 20. And I think with the equipment that I'm running now, I'm running the equipment that you should. Did the Centurion just move? Or was that just a push? That was... Uh-oh, is the FE... No, FE didn't spot us. Then who did? But hey, we take it. FE dead. That's -1 gun. I don't think he expected us at all to go up here. Need to be a little bit mindful. The bad thing about this tank is the gun depression. It still is a -5, even though... Ooh, I'll take that shot any day of the week. Thank you very much. Even though it was buffed. The -5 is a little bit of a hindrance. Here we got the apparently big brother, wants to call it. Well, I think the 1-to-1 is the big brother here. He got first, so that's the little brother, but it's a better tank. But hey, we're the big brother, alright? We don't take... As the big brother, I am a big brother myself, so, you know, we don't listen to small brothers, and that shot can be under investigation, I think. I think we can all agree on that. That was a very dirty hit. And pen. As you can see, we're trying to sneak up here. We're traveling on the... Oh, 263 spotted us, I think. Yes, it did. We need to get down and cover. I got the Panzerknacker next to me. Telling him to come, you know, let's move, let's help me. You know, let's get this going. It's one guy in front of us. You have full hit points. No, he fired randomly. Okay. So now I know I'm kinda alone here. Ooh, did we have another angle on him? Maybe. He seems to be coming forward. Yes, he is. We pull the trigger quickly. Oh, here we go. Standard B helping us. Thank you very much. Oh, another very close hit. I mean, we could just have easily missed that. Okay, I'm making sure I'm gonna show my lower hull, and we have a perfect, disgusting pull down here. Alright, maybe the standard B can help me now. No, he still wants me to take... Oh, there's a 54 lightweight. I am a little bit torn here. Should I go down or not? I do one shot. Oof, we hit that as well. My god. My god, some of these shots has been illegal. Ooh, gotta call a lawyer for this, because I am probably gonna get sued for hitting all these illegal shots all the time. And we managed to even pick up the 54 lightweight. The standard B was a little bit slow on his feet, I would say. And I am just questioning, where is that Leopard PTA? Like, where is he? I've been sitting here for so long and he's not been showing up. So we're just gonna take our chances to move up. Oh, there he is actually. So he was waiting for us down below. But hey, we take it. The PTA doesn't really stand a chance versus us when we have this control, but the FV helps up, picks that one up. I'll basically say, hey, I got a free flank, so why not just send it? And we're gonna send it hard down here. The turret armor is 240 frontal. Yeah, 2 big weak spots, which the cupolas on the turret. 135 hull armor, but it's kind of a weak hull overall. It does not really bounce a lot. And there's the super conch, who did not spot us. Alright, let's use the tree and see if we can shoot him, being unspotted as we are. Okay, so we did get spotted. That's a problem. We can get sniped. No. Alright, there's a T10 over there. Let's see if we can snipe him. Probably behind the corpse, and correct as I were, he was behind the corpse. I guess you could say he's still behind that corpse, the wreck over there. The mobility of this tank is quite okay. I mean, you get around the place. You're not the fastest one, but this meter tank really works when it comes to when there's a flow in the battle, like we had here. Like, we could move around against the standard B early on. We can move up, we can attack and kind of move around on the battlefield. It doesn't really help with this kind of stabilizing this hull down versus hull down, or side scraping, or quickly rush that, or quickly go in and track someone. It's more like it needs to have a flow in the battle to be really good operational. And the super conch, I expected him to stay close to me, but he did not. And no, we didn't pick up the last kill, but hey, we got 6 kills and a good game with the 1-to-1. Let's check out some post-game stats. Here we got the post-game. We managed to do 5,354 damage, 2,128 spotting damage / tracking damage, and 6 kills on that. So we're earning ourselves a top gun and then an ace tanker on the tank as well. We did a 1,307 base XP, which might seem to be low for an ace tanker, but it is the 1-to-1. It's kind of hard to pull out good rounds with it. The detail report, we managed to get us 62,000 credits. But let's get into the tank more in the garage. And like always, we go over the crew, the equipment, the consumables / shells, and field modification. Let's start with the crew. Here it's straightforward: Brothers Arms, 6th Sense, recon, repair, and concealment. You could pick sun detection. It actually kind of makes sense. I'm using this crew on the 1-to-1B as well, which is slightly faster, but now with this okay mobility on this 1-to-1, it can actually work wonders. It's one of the few tanks where, like, on a medium, sound detection might actually come in usefulness, because you can actually have time to try and dodge artillery. But yeah, I wouldn't really, it's not really necessary. For the gunner, Brothers in Arms, snapshot, repair, concealment, firefighting, and then armorer. I have it vice versa because, well, I can't remember why. The driver, Brothers in Arms, repair, concealment, smooth ride, preventive maintenance, just because of the frontal fuel tank that this tank has sometimes, or like this side fuel tank. Anyway, just for that. And then off-road driving. The loader, Brothers in Arms, safe stowage, intuition, situational awareness, repair. You could switch around, take safe stowage last, but you need Brothers in Arms, situational awareness, repair. I think those three are fundamental. Intuition and safe stowage are really good to have. Safe stowage just because there's a Amarak riddle all around the tank, and well, you don't want to get insta popped. Intuition really useful on a 1-to-1 because of the heat and the AP that you have with the tank, and also, you know, why not load an HE when you can? And then concealment, I picked that as the last one. But you can see I do not prioritize firefighting too much with the tank, even though we're prone to fire. For the equipment, it's straightforward. Ventilation, rammer, and vertical stabilizer. I would say as a secondary equipment, we would pick the turbocharge, just because to get up the speed quickly, and they kind of have fixed the gun. The gun is kind of okay now with the gun handling, which was a big issue before. Big issue with this tank. That was a kind of, you kind of had to use the IRM on the tank. But now with the ventilation, as you saw in the game, it really flies nice, the aim, and we can snap everything with some lucky snaps. But let's go over the shells and the consumables. I, like always, no firefighting, automatic fire extinguisher. And the shells, I would have one that has a little bit more AP because it is kind of a nice shell velocity. 1.1 is good. And this heat is a little bit slower, but it's very useful when you get in this, you know, mitty grindy kind of situation, which the tank, it doesn't really like to sort of work it down, this discounted object 430U that the 1-to-1 is. But now it serves a little bit of a niche. Very little niche. Let's go over the field modification. Here, straight up, I picked the modular durability just for when, you know, when stuff hits the fan, we don't want it to be hampering us too much, and the minus is ridiculously nothing for the tank. Here, smaller aim circle, because it basically cancels out the dispersion problem. Just straight up, it's really good. Always smaller aiming circle. Here, I'm in the impasse, because even though you're kind of diving around, like you're working the edges and you kind of nitty grinding, it's a tough one for me. But if I had to pick, I had to pick the slightly faster reverse time, but a little bit more camo. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but I think more often you will be in the close-up fighting, and that's when this is gonna kick in. More concealment is always good to get, but it's also one of these ones, the fifth one, that you don't need to pick. Here, I'm also at an impasse. I kind of want to have the grotesque forward speed you can get with this tank, because if you have a second build with a turbo on it, unfortunately, when you pick that, you do not have full view range, as you can see. But then again, when we pick the turbo, it usually is that we want to quickly get to a location, such as like up on hill on mines, or Tundra Hill, or any other small quick place that we need to go to on a small map. So it can actually work wonders. But I think if for me, I love my view range, so I'm probably gonna go with the more view range. But I'm also like, you don't have to pick at all. Just click it away, and you're gonna click it away and don't have you're gonna have full view range with both builds, and it doesn't really do much, right? 2 kilometers. Huh. And the last one might be a little bit of an impasse here as well, but I'm thinking the reinforced support rollers, just because it's harder to get tracked. And that's simply it. It just outweighs the, you know, let's get easier tracked, so when you bump around with a tank, you can get tracked, and then you use the repair kit anyway, so like it kind of avoids that problem as well. And it's just better to have more durability on the track, even when you're getting perma-tracked. As you can see, suspension repair time have kicked up. It's above 6 seconds, but if we remove, and we remove this, we remove this, Still gonna be about 6 seconds the repair time, and it's fully repairable crew, so something with 6-second reload is gonna keep us permatrack no matter what. The only way we would be outside of it would be if we have to pick this. No, this doesn't increase repair time. Oh no, I made a dummy live. Oh geez, I hope I wasn't recording. But anyway, I think that concludes my little checkup on the 1-to-1, my little tank review here. Well, you see there's a lot of XP for this, and I am only starting my grind with the field modification for the object. No, for the 1-to-1. No, yes, it is the 1-to-1, not the object 430U. So thank you so much for watching my little tank review of the 1-to-1, the Chinese Titan medium. It doesn't really sing too highly, but when it does, it sings very good. I'm out of here.